The Bermuda Triangle. It is a mystery spanning 5 centuries, thousands of disappearances and unexplained events, and countless theories. Many people have tried to unravel the truth behind its strange past, but no one has succeeded in finding out the truth behind what is in some called Devil's Triangle. There are conflicting viewpoints over the triangle's where the triangle's exact boundaries are. Ideas range from 500,000 to 1.6 million square miles. The most widely held belief is that the triangle's 3 endpoints are Miami, Florida, the Bermuda Island in the Atlantic Ocean, and the Puerto Rican island of San Juan. Each side of this triangle is about 1,000 miles long. Another account puts it from the Straits of Florida to the Bahamas and the Caribbean islands. Some argue that the Gulf of Mexico is part of the triangle too. The triangle is one of the busiest shipping areas in the world with business and leisure. Ships from all over the world use it, including those from Europe and the Americas. It also receives a lot of air traffic, ranging from commercial to private jets. The area is prone to sudden storms and hurricanes that hit mostly in the fall, although the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle has been traced back to accounts going back 5 centuries ago. The legend first became popular on December 5th, 1945, when the famous Flight 19 incident happened. It was a training exercise that involved 5 U.S. Air Force Avenger-class planes flown by experienced pilots. The mission was led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor. The exercise was going well as planned until 2 hours into the mission, when they passed the Bermuda Triangle. Lieutenant Taylor sent a report stating that all of his compasses had malfunctioned and he couldn't figure out where he was or how to get back to the base. Rather than follow protocol and use the position of the sun to head west, the group instead headed east and further into the ocean. None of the 14 men that took part in the mission or any of their 5 planes were ever seen again. But the mystery didn't end there. A rescue plane with 13 people that was sent out to find the pilots exploded in midair and killed all of its passengers. One of the most popular scientific theories about the triangle disappearances is that one involving methane gas. The Bermuda Triangle is known to have a large concentration of methane gas, according to the United States Geological Survey. It is believed that the occasional methane gas eruptions could possibly create ship-sized bubbles and add so much gas to the air that parts of the water become too dense to allow ships to float. This theory is limited not only to ships. Some argue that the methane gas formed from the ocean floor gets released. It makes the air less dense, causing planes to lose traction and crash. This could also interfere with the ship's altimeter, which measures how far above the ground a plane is, which uses air density for measurements. In the night or surrounded by clouds, this could fool a pilot into thinking he is climbing, and when he dives, he would crash. The engine could also be affected if the methane gas causes an unbalance of air and fuel. All of the ideas have been experimented with positive results. However, the United States Geological Survey has concluded that no major release of methane gas in the Bermuda Triangle has happened in the last 15,000 years, putting this explanation into doubt. A less common natural theory is that the Bermuda Triangle mystery is created by hurricanes. Not much evidence correlates to this theory, except that a lot of the incidents in the triangle occurred with hurricanes simultaneously. The area has had some of the worst hurricanes in history, such as Hurricane Gilbert in 1988. Although the first famous disappearance, Flight 19, was certainly not the first major one. During World War I, the USS Cyclops, which was a Navy cargo vessel, docked on the eastern seaboard. On February 1918, it sailed from Rio de Janeiro to reach Baltimore, Maryland. On March 9th, it was last seen near the coast of Virginia. After that, it was never seen again. No wreckage or any of its 306-passenger crew was ever found. It is the American Navy's biggest non-combat loss of life to this day. Many attribute its disappearance to the Bermuda Triangle. On January 31st, 1921, a ship ran ashore near Cape Hatteras in North Carolina. No sign of the crew was ever found, and the ship had been known to have traveled through the Bermuda Triangle. Another theory is that the rogue waves are possible for a cause of the Bermuda Triangle mystery. They were believed to they were thought to be missed until 1995, when it was proven that they do exist and even in calm seas. One such wave took out the Ocean Ranger in 1982, which was the world's largest offshore platform at the time. In 2004, the European Space Agency stated severe weather has sunk more than 200 supertankers and container ships exceeding 200 meters in length during the last 2 decades. Rogue waves are believed to be the major cause in these cases. This idea, however, does not account for the loss of aircraft in the Bermuda Triangle. A supernatural theory associated with the Bermuda Triangle revolves around the lost city of Atlantis. Atlantis is a mythical city that some believe had technology far more advanced than anything of its time. Legends state that the city of Atlantis used special energy crystals which generated extremely large amounts of energy. These crystals radiated a vast amount of energy which was called death rays that could mess up navigational equipment, causing people to get lost or obliterate them due to the large amount of power. Very little evidence exists to support this claim except for a giant crystal pyramid found in the Bermuda Triangle. This is why the Bermuda Triangle is one of history's greatest mysteries.
Okay. All right.